Hello everyone, this is Diane. I am going to start on the Moppet book today. Well, I've already gotten a start on it. I had all of the pages cut and put together except for the center signature. And this pile of pages here, the center signature, if you remember, is going to be this folder with a pattern wrapped around it, and it'll have writing papers inside. So that's what this pile of this pile of pages is going to be cut to fit into that. I'm going to set this aside right now because we don't need it, and I'm going to set the second signature aside. We won't be working on that in this video. I did put the cover together, and I was going to just put it together and then add the fabric spine on video, but I completely forgot. I just got going and kept on going. So this was taken from a piece of patchwork, as you can see, and it's not extremely old. It might be from the 70s or 80s, I don't know, but it was a quilt top that was never completed. And I love the bright colors in this one section of it, and I'm glad that they were right together, because this was just a rag quilt, you could tell, scrap quilt, because it had all kinds of colors and patterns in it. So I chose the piece that had the bright pink and added that on, and now I'm going to finish off the edge with this rickrack that seems to contain all of the colors that are in this cover. So I'll just add some Fabri-Tac to it. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving if you live in the US. And if you don't, I hope you just had a great day yesterday. I'm obviously filming this the day after Thanksgiving. You'll see it a couple days after Thanksgiving. But I had my children here and 2 of my grandchildren. We had a good day. Turkey was delicious. Stuffing was delicious. My son-in-law made his delicious mashed potatoes. My daughter made the corn casserole, which was delicious. Everything was good. And my son actually bought some gravy. There's a local store, and he's actually the butcher, one of the butchers at the store. And they're famous for their meat. They have the really good quality meat in this area. And they do hot meals too every day. They have a special for every day of the week. But you can go in and get macaroni and cheese, which is really good, any day. Chicken tenders, rotisserie chickens, all that stuff. Pastas and side dishes. Anyway, they do a turkey dinner that on the day before Thanksgiving, because they are closed on Thanksgiving. It is a family-owned business, which is wonderful. So they do a turkey dinner the day before Thanksgiving, and that's their special at the counter, the hot food counter. And apparently they made gravy for the dinner, of course, and then they sold gravy by the pound, so you could come in and buy a container of gravy. So my son bought 2 containers, like 1-pound containers of gravy for leftovers, or to add to my gravy if I needed it. Sometimes you don't get as much broth as you think you're going to. Well, I didn't need his gravy. I made mine, and I had enough, and I've got enough left over for me. But he bought those extra ones so he and my daughter could each take a pound home. Well, he left his home, but let's see, I have this bluish gray rickrack, which I thought I'd use on the inside here to match the gray mice. I'm sorry, I've got a hair stuck inside my glasses and it was poking me in the eye. Okay, that's taken care of. I didn't say that I used chipboard here, and you can see through that white, so I painted the chipboard with a off-white color. So now you don't even notice, don't even think about it. All right, so anyway, we have, so I'm looking forward to leftovers today. I've got stuffing, and you know, everybody took leftovers home, so I've got enough stuffing for 1 or 2 meals, and turkey and gravy. I've got it all left over, and the corn, and 1 crescent roll. I sent them home with more because they have families. And so anyway, I am looking forward to leftovers, and I'm hungry today. I don't know why. Seems like every time I eat a big meal, the next day I'm just hungry all day. And I wake up hungry, which I don't usually. Do you all experience that too? Anyway, I'm just filling in time with chit-chat while I do gluing. I hope you all had a good day yesterday, whatever it is that you did. So today, I kind of wanted to take today off, but I had to do 2 hospital runs earlier this week, Monday and Tuesday, with first my dad, then my mom. Unexpected. My dad he just had to have blood work done, which he could get done any day in the lab. You just go to the lab. They have an order in, so his name's in the computer, and whenever he shows up, you take his blood and run the tests. So I told, my mom called me, and I said I would take him that day. Let's get it done. So I did that. And then the next day my mom fell, needed to be checked out. So I took her to the ER. I already talked about that before. So anyway, I had 2 days that I had unexpected calls of duty, which is fine. I'm so glad I'm here to help them when they need it. But so I decided to not take the day off and try to get a little bit of catch up done. I want to see what I did on the inside cover here. I just have a label there and a library pocket. I think I already have the library pocket made, maybe? No, I guess I don't. Well, let's just see. I do. Okay, great. There's the library pocket. And I think I just tucked that in there so the owner could cut that out. And oh, I know why, because the animals are laughing on some of the ephemera in this book. Here it is, the kitten laughed. And there's another place where another animal is laughing. All out of the same book. So I put the ducks in there. If I don't use them in the book, they're just going to be there for the owner to use. So this book, if you haven't been watching, this book is called Moppet, and it's about this mouse named Moppet. And there is a dollhouse with a man and a wife doll that got put in the attic. The dollhouse got put in the attic, and then they're lonely because nobody's playing with them, and this mouse comes and wants to investigate the house, and they welcome the mouse, and I didn't read the whole story. So did I do this one on camera? I added a balloon here. This is from a book. This is a digital. That's a digital. Library card. There's that. And then these 2 digitals from KB and Friends. Now I'm going to put a label on this page. I guess that's, oh, I have these 2. So anyway, I'm going to use, there's no theme to the book, to the journal that I'm making, but I will use mouse and doll images in some places, but all kinds of other images too, mostly from children's books or digitals that are images of children's book illustrations. Okay, so I can set the cover aside for now. It doesn't really, it was in good condition, so it doesn't really need anything else. Just needed a new spine because the spine was really skinny. So I have some images that I saved from this book. This is actually the dust jacket, which is why the book was in such good shape. And this is a children's book illustration, and somebody drew around it with blue colored pencil. And I put it on cardstock. So this could be a pocket or a journal card. This will probably be a pocket. This could be a tuck spot. This is out of a fairy tale or a nursery rhyme book. So these are handy here for me to use when I need a pocket and stuff. And I need to get a cloth to wipe my drippy glue. Well, I don't know how many of these videos you want to see as I go through this book. I know that I had done one video for the Hoppy the Hopper book that didn't get published because I messed it up when I tried to edit it, and it ended up in really, really slow motion, and I didn't know how to fix it, and I just deleted it because I wouldn't have had it fixed before the video was up for sale, and it's already sold, so no point in having that video on. So I figured I could do this video today for you with this book, and I just don't know how many you want to see. So I might record a couple sessions, and if you let me know that you'd like to see another session, I will publish the other video if I make another video, but I probably will, because I'll be sitting here working anyway, so I might as well have the camera on, and I might as well be chatting with you while I work. So, you know, if you say you've seen enough, I won't publish it. I might cry a little, but I won't publish it. No, I won't cry. I understand. I don't watch a lot of process videos myself. I like to watch the final flip through, and I'm so glad that many of you like to watch the process videos. I appreciate it very, very much. I don't know what I was doing that for. I guess I was going to make a tag for that, but I already have a tag for that, so I will need another tag coming up. So I was talking and not thinking. Here's an envelope that's left over from some vintage stationery that I had, and I made this tag already, and that's the one. That's the squirrel laughed. So I'm just going to put some seam binding in it. Yeah, I'll use pink. I didn't know if I wanted to use pink or blue, because there's an awful lot of pink on this page. Okay, now I want to add something vintage into this pocket. So I have this drawer full of vintage stuff, and I'm going to, oh, I'm not done. I put this in here so I'd remember to put it on. This is just a little extra embellishment to put there. Then we're going to look through the vintage ephemera and pick out a piece to just stick in the pocket. I'm going to go down to the bottom and see what's lurking on the bottom. What is down here? Oh, I'll have to get that out and make a pocket out of it sometime. 50 states. would put this German or Swedish. I don't think it's German, so it might be Swedish report card in there. There's a love letter. There's report cards in English. These are some pieces of art that I found in a cookbook. Someone got an excellent, a good grade on that, and it says excellent handles. That is really good. I think I'll put the report card in here. And I have this little digital label that I'm going to just glue there. I didn't even talk about this, right? This is that really nice fabric that I got at the flea market. I added this wide eyelet to the edge and then sewed the pocket on. I folded the fabric underneath and sewed it so it's got a nice clean finish at the top. The other edges are raw. And then I just added that trim, as you just saw. And you can see I sewed 2 pieces of paper together to make the pages large enough. And you can add pictures or any kinds of memorabilia to this page, or add a paper, glue a paper down to it that you can write on. This is just a cluster that's been in my stash. So I'm going to glue that onto this pink page. I won't put glue on this edge so it can hang off of the book page. It's just a pretty little element there. This is a raspberry or loganberry label. It's just going to get folded in as a page. And I'm going to clip this little scrap of wrapping paper to this, so you can, whoever owns this can take those pieces and cut them out and glue them down. I'm going to use one of my tiny little Tim Holtz paper clips for that. Because it was folded there, I'm going to glue it or paper clip it down here too. So you'll have 2 tiny Tim Holtz paper clips to use elsewhere in the book after you take that wrapping paper off and use it. This is a digital. I don't think this is from KB and Friends. I got a set had lots of pages of children and retro images, and I don't remember where it came from. Some other stuff to do back here. I'm just going to add this cute little bunny. It looks like a nursery decal. He's watering the chicks and they're scattering. or she. And on this little flap, I'm going to add this. It was an embossed cardstock that I punched out, and then I have this little image of an adorable little girl with a bucket and shovel for playing in the sand. I have to find what I did with the pile of images I had with mice. Yeah, I'll have to look around for that. I know I have some pieces. Oh, I bet they're... Oh, I already have them. I have them here. Book and magazine images with mice. I need to pay attention to them and get some of them in here. And I think there's some dolls in there too. This is an adorable cluster that I made. These are digitals. They are not KB and Friends. It's from a set. It might be from something that has the name Mary in it, I think. M-E-R-I. And page after page after page of these adorable images. And you get 3 different sizes of each image. And this is the bigger size. So I glued, this was done a while ago, this cluster. I glued the little girls to a blue index card and added this circle that is punched out and a ticket. That's all. That's all it is. Let me see what I want to put in there. Oh, this is the pocket that gets the shoe ad. I have had 3 of these long ads for kids from a 1930s magazine. Look at those sneakers. So I'm just going to stick it in there, and you can cut each individual piece and make journal cards or tags, or you can, you know, fussy cut them out, or you can glue some paper to the back and write on them. I'm just going to tuck that in there. And that's all I had prepped. So I'm going to just kind of play it by ear now. Not really by ear, because I have this as my guide for what we're doing in here. Yeah, that goes there. And then I want to put some wide lace on that. I have this pink here. I don't have any more of that one. So I want to find something pretty to put there. Just following what I did in my journal helps me move through this one more quickly. I'll see what's in here. This is my box of special lace. This is a glove box that I got at a flea market. It's a collar. This lid doesn't stay open and it bugs me, but I can't really do anything about it. That would be pretty on there. Maybe I'll just use that. I already have one out. So tomorrow's Saturday, and so I'm hoping to put away the fall decorations and at least get started on the Christmas. And then I need to wrap presents and put them under the tree because I don't have places to store them. I've got boxes. I had, when they first started coming from Amazon or from the stores, I put them in my closet. And then it got too full in there, so they're all in boxes. So I put them in my office, which has my piano, my desk, my printer, and it's where all my stuff is that I list in my shop. Put this card here. This one has a paper doll in it, so I thought it was perfect for... Actually, I'm going to put her in a pocket in case the owner wants to cut this out and use it, instead of sewing it right into the book where they can't access it. So let me see if I have another vintage card here. This one's cute. Look at those birds. This one apparently is singing out of tune. Lots of writing on it, so I am going to, once it's sewn in, I'm going to cut it up here so you can open it up and maybe read the letter if you want to. Or should I just leave it like that and make it a pocket? No, I'm going to open it. But if I do it now, then it will separate it and it might not get sewn in properly. So I have to kind of carefully snip it once it's open, or once it's sewn in. So that goes there. Do I need to do anything to the back? Nope. Okay, so then I have wallpaper, and I already glued something there. I didn't even know that I did that. So how about, I've got a pocket here. How about if I use that mouse piece for the other side? This one. Or this. Let's do this. I'm going to do this. All right, so I want some colored paper back here. something that she'll look cute on. She looks cute anyway, right? She's a cute little mouse. Perfect. I don't really care about that design, that print, so I don't mind. I don't really like to use double-sided paper if I'm gluing it down, because then you lose a side. But for this one, I don't mind. Well, let's do it this way, so I can see where the edge is. She's ringing her little school bell. I used adorable bluebird images in the Hobby the Hopper book, and they came out of that same storybook. All right, I am reaching up above, hoping I'm not jiggling you too much. This box of kind of plainish vintage ephemera. Maybe I don't have any more of those cards that I used in the other journal. But I know I can find something to put in here. How about this? That's perfect because it says pupil. She looks like a school teacher mouse. And this was a spelling test paper. I'm just going to fold it up a little bit and tuck it in there. Okay. I might put this piece of ephemera in here somewhere. This little duck, it's a Valentine, and it did have a honeycomb, but that part is gone. But I think it's really cute, and I want to include it somewhere. Is that open? Nope. Need something skinnier. Oh, that's a really cool envelope. Got a book page. Might see if I can put that in there somewhere. I don't know if it'll be there. to put that somewhere, but not there because it's too wide. How about this? And one of these tickets. I'll just put this little digital train ticket on there. Another journaling card. Oh, maybe I'll put this telegram here. It's a digital telegram. How are we doing? 37 minutes. So I need a little fabric flip for this side. I don't have a lot of time, so I'll do that after the video. What I can do right now is I'm going to put a little piece of fabric or lace here with an applique. I'm going to cut one of those pieces off and use it. Maybe I can find a little piece of fabric in here. Oh, that's that Dick and Jane fabric, but I could cut that image off and just use the polka dot piece. That's cute. This is vintage. I love getting little bags or boxes of assorted vintage lace and then go through it to see what treasures I find. Some of it isn't great and some of it is wonderful. And on this side, I'm going to put that ruffle. But I don't know, because I don't know if maybe I'll use a different fabric for the ruffle, because that hot pink and orange won't go very well with that red, white, and blue stuff there. Here, I will put a digital tag that came from KB and Friends. I mean, tab. And on this side, it's double-sided, so I don't have to stencil on it. I folded it up, and I just have to glue that down to be a pocket. And I think I'll put some trim up there so you can differentiate. The colors are the same. The pattern is slightly different, only in scale. This is Stampin' Up! Paper, I think. I think that's Stampin' Up! Paper. I'm wondering, this is a over the edge binding, which I should have done this before. Well, I didn't know I was going to do over the edge. So I have to glue that back down because I think I like that. I'll do that. I won't make you watch me mess with that on the other side. I'll just find some embellishments to decorate this. Got to be something that'll fit on that. Well, let me look at the mice and stuff. Don't forget the mice and dollies and other little critters. These are out of old books and magazines. There's a bird. That might be the right size. Oh, I was going to make tags out of those. There's a series of 4 pictures. They were all on one page. And I was going to use them for tags. There they are. Okay. That's cute. I'll use that. Probably past my time. I try to stick to 45 minutes. Yeah, I'm a little over, I think. I always forget to look at my watch before I start the video. And I can't see the time anymore. Can't see anything on my videos anymore while I'm filming. That's one thing I don't like about this setup, but I do like the view and the fact that there's no background noise, that hissing noise. Or maybe not hissing, but like white noise, but more annoying. Okay. In this pocket, I will put this element from KB and Friends. I'll glue that closed and put something inside it that can go in there. And this card. And then I'll probably put something up here. But there we go. That's enough for now. And I will probably make another video today or tomorrow, and you can let me know if you want to see more, because there's a lot more to do. So I hope you're having a wonderful day and a creative one, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.